it's been such a roller coaster, and it was so scary when it first happened, and we didn't know what to expect really. We thought, I don't know, we prayed and hoped for the best, but we didn't know. And the operation happened at such an early age, and we didn't know if she'd get through that. But she has. She's overcome every obstacle she's had to face, and yeah, we feel great. The care has been phenomenal. We don't have one bad thing to say about the NHS. We've been back and forward between St. Peter's and St. George's, and the nurses and the doctors are just phenomenal. Dr. Mukta was the one who did her surgery, and that was a huge call to make, because a lot of countries wouldn't have even operated because she was just too small and too young, and he decided to do it, and thank goodness he did, because she wouldn't be here today if he hadn't. They kind of, when the surgery was going to happen, they told us that she was very small and that the risks involved in everything, and usually people wouldn't operate on a baby so small, but they didn't quite word it as she's the youngest baby in the world ever to be operated on, otherwise that might have scared us a little bit too much. So we found out subsequently, and that's amazing. I just can't believe that she's managed. I mean, you see the size of her now. She's 3.2 kilos now, so like 7 pounds. But when she was born, she was just over a pound, and she was tiny. I mean, not much bigger than the size of my hand. So to think that the surgeon had to find her bowel and operate on something that small, and then she had to heal and overcome all of that, it's just been amazing. She's amazing.
She was, if you can imagine, her body was smaller than my hand. My hand's quite chunky. Her limbs would have been thinner than my fingers, and then she would have had a tiny head. So that's the sort of, it's half the size of a bag of sugar.
And in terms of doing this operation, as far as you're aware, this is the first time in the world that a baby has survived such a difficult operation at so young an age?
Yeah, I mean, we're a specialist centre, and we perform surgery like this on babies who are born perhaps at 25 or 26 weeks gestation, which is very challenging in itself. But this is the first time that we've ever performed this kind of major surgery on a baby that's born so prematurely at 23 weeks. And as far as we know, she is the youngest to have survived this kind of surgery.
How does it make you feel seeing her now?
Oh, it's a miracle. It's just phenomenal. She's a wonderful, beautiful baby, and the whole team's just ecstatic and happy for her family.